got instantly hooked into Splitgate within my first match. I was amazed by how great the blended gameplay of Halo and Portal. It has combined into a unique experience like no other. You can see why the game is getting all of its attention, as the game is free to play and cross-play on the major systems. This is great as it allows people to try out the game, and I got to try out the game and I found it to be really entertaining. Great to see a niche game like Splitgate getting so much attention that you used to have to wait in the queue to even play the game. I'm glad how quickly they improved the server capacity for Splitgate. Hype for Splitgate has slowed down by a bit. However, my personal belief is that the game can move on from its hype and grow and become an even better game. For example, they've added a brand new map in August and also added a new game mode, which is great to see as it can help the game become more fresh for old and new players alike. 1047 games got a $100 million investment, which is great news for everyone. Oh, they only had 4 engineers, but with that $100 million investment, they hired even more engineers. Splitgate is a very polished game and it has quite unique and fun mechanics for it. My personal belief is that it prevents the hype from crashing. Splitgate does a great job of appealing to casual and hardcore players. I would even say that 147 games are forward-thinking with their designs, such as separating the casual and ranked players. This will be brought up at a later time. As I mentioned, this game is a blend of Halo and Portal. Speaking of portals, you appreciate how all portal surfaces is this unique blue textured wall. It really does do a great job of standing out in the game's environment. The game's maps are designed for the most part around not needing to portal. It lets players to get more comfortable with the maps and also learning to find the blue walls. Portal allows players to teleport to 2 different blue walls. What makes this even better is that the devs made a very smart move by allowing players to test out the portal mechanics in a safer environment without worrying about being shot within the practice race mode. I even teach players new spots. For example, in the Olympus map, I learned a new portal placement. In the future, as a reference, I can use this spot, for example. It is a bit of a learning curve for the harder to place portals, but once you place it, the UI shows where it's located. This opens up for the amount of possibilities as your own portals are see-through. This might provide vision, for example. I really enjoyed the amount of possibilities there are with the portals, such as being able to change positions to flank the enemy to get a slight upper advantage. Creates a powerful feeling as I get the satisfaction in being control of the portals. Speaking of power, it feels really powerful to make the bullets go through a portal. The game's tutorial teaches players that a rocket can go through a portal, which is quite a good idea. I find the portaling experience quite enjoyable, but also the Halo-like gunplay. Like within Halo, the player can hip fire while moving with precision point accuracy, giving it a run and gun gameplay, which gives arena shooters like Halo or Splitgate a unique aspect to it. Shooting enemies in the head has a really satisfying sound indication. Makes it really feel rewarding whenever I get a headshot. It is a quite awesome game and is a quite unique experience like no others. That weren't enough for you, the players equipped with a jetpack to reach higher places or easily control the momentum, especially when using gravity and portals, for example. It can be used on maps like Foregone Destruction, which allows you to fly across the map. This map could teach players that you can reach higher places with gravity and momentum, such as being on top of the sniper towers or landing in typically unreachable spots. Which is really fun to pull off, but I also managed a cool no-scope kill by flying. It was so satisfying to pull off, and it wowed me and got me even more hooked into the game. Got me hooked by making it feel like I'm both smart and powerful whenever I did something cool, for example, and also giving me an amazing feeling like no other. Feel even more powerful with the triple portal, the advanced tactic within Splitgate. Devs made another great choice by letting players practice within the shooting range. The shooting range is a big space with blue walls almost everywhere, but with few structures in the way. This allows players to easily learn triple portaling by making it possible to reach almost any blue wall by triple portaling. You can demonstrate it by using the purple portal to start, then place the orange portal to the side. Then by standing halfway in the portal, then shoot a purple portal to another blue wall. This is known as triple portaling. This adds so much gameplay depth and skill expression with the portals, and outplay potentials with this is very high. Keeping track of what color the portal is, the player is able to keep up a portal chain. It can be useful and adds tons of skill expression, and I love it. Truly does make me feel really powerful with the portals, as I can dictate the battle. However, triple portaling is a bit of an advanced tactic. The devs made a smart move by making the 4v4 maps have less opportunities to triple portal. Speaking of which, remember how I said the devs were forward thinking? By separating the casual maps and the ranked maps, this creates an environment for different kinds of experiences. Casual experience tends to make the portal experience more about utility or even fun. Olympus is a great example of this. It's a sky arena with a big open space with tons of verticality. Being able to traverse from top to bottom with ease. Makes this map really enjoyable for me. It lets me jump from the very bottom and use gravity and portals for big momentum gains. Personally speaking, it's one of my favorite maps within Splitgate. I love how you can get to almost any section by doing this, which is lovely to see. I am aware that you can play maps like Olympus on the rank 4v4 playlist. Great to see that Splitgate provides another ranked option, which is 3v3 takedown game mode. Takedown focuses more on gunplay, and what makes it stand out is the spawn timers increase with every death. And with having no radar, this creates an intense game mode. What I love about takedown is every time an enemy is killed, the crowd cheers, and this makes me feel very accomplished. It becomes more intense whenever a player gets a multi-kill. This makes getting a multi-kill even more satisfying. Arena makes the portal experience much more about tactical usage. For example, with the no radar, it might encourage players to use the portals to gain extra vision. It can be very useful, as you might be able to spot the enemy before they could even see you. Portal experience within Takedown do not have any angle portals or lack some sort of way to use gravity for momentum. However, to make this up, the players can easily create more triple portals. This allows for a more competitive environment within Splitgate. Right, that the game can appeal towards a competitive player base who likes defeating enemies more. It's also provided a competitive environment for players who like fighting over objectives in game modes such as King of the Hill and Domination. In rank, they have no radar. These objective game modes encourage slightly different playstyles with the portals. King of the hills move every minute. I like that I need to constantly move around the map. Make sure that I have better portal placements.
Lost the lead.
For example, players might use the portals to rotate to the next hill within a few seconds before it spawns. To gain points, at least one of the players from your team must stand within your hill. Kind of creates a dynamic between defenders and attackers for a hill. For example, players defending the hill might shoot through their own portal as a defensive tool because the best defense is a good offense. Players on the offense might also shoot through a portal or potentially sneak up enemies as there's no radar. I find this dynamic to be quite fun as it mixes up the potential strategies. Also, fighting over power weapons is even more intense as they can potentially turn the tide of the battle. For the most part, I quite enjoy King of the Hill. It fits well within the goals of the games of needing to move with the portals. Also using the portals in multiple ways as the user sees fit. Domination is the other main 4v4 competitive game mode. A game mode where the hills are within a fixed locations, but you or your teammates can capture more than one. This can create more flanking opportunities, but I feel like Domination is much more map dependent. Splitgates twist with Domination with the portals adds a unique way to play a familiar game mode from other games. Can create unique map scenarios such as in Club Silo. Alpha Hill being able to influence the Charlie Hill with the portals but not the other way around. To make up for this, the Charlie Hill can influence the Bravo Hill. Dynamic between the hills helps maps like Club Silo even stand out even more. Makes them even more interesting to play. What's cool is it's possible for Bravo to influence Charlie but not directly, as the portal would be in within few steps. Which has even more replay value within ranked or even custom games to try out different portal placements. Another notable map would be Oasis, that has unique map scenarios such as the player being able to triple portal from 2 out of the 3 hills such as Alpha to Charlie. For Charlie to Bravo, Oasis shows the potential of triple portaling for objective game mode, which is great to see. The player can potentially go underground to the right side and get a shotgun to flank in C. Go to the left and get an SMG to flank all 3 hills. This adds variety in the ways you can capture hills, which is great to see. Bravo isn't easily able to triple portal, but to make up for this, it has a sniper rifle spawn with a decent line of sight of Alpha and Charlie. Dynamic between long range and short range engagements makes this quite unique and also adds an extra layer to the map. I'm quite amazed how much depth they put into the maps. I would have never thought blending Halo and Portal would have made for such a great game. I encourage you to try out the game if you haven't already. I hope this game can stick around as this game has a lot of potential. Won't be for everyone, but that's okay, as the people who have stuck around can appreciate the game and enjoy it. I liked the game during its hype period and I'm glad I did. Sure, it has slowed down, but long as the game has a stable player base and long as they're making money, that's what matters. I believe the game has reached this point already, but with some room to expand some more. Hard to say what the future holds for Splitgate, but I hope the future is a bright one as I really enjoyed the game. I hope you do as well. Before I end this video, I really wanted to thank you all for the people who supported my love letter to Battle Right video. To be honest, I wasn't really expecting this amount of support for the video. It quite amazes me that the video got this amount of support within 2 days of the video being uploaded. It's brought me joy to see my video being supported by you people. Thank you all for the opportunity. Love letter shows that as a creator, I still have room to grow. However, not all of my videos will be like my love letter or this one. The next video will be much more casual / toned down, much as I like making videos like these. Do you like eventually overcoming the obstacles writing scripts like these? As I want to focus on smaller videos more frequently. I will try to continue this YouTube journey.